Hey everyone, this is our last video for the week. For this method of solving, we're doing the skills that we learned previous week and adding them to what we learned this week. So if you look here, we have two logs, but they're not equal to each other like they were on day 13. And there's not only one like there was on day 14. So what we want to do here is we want to combine these so that we have one log on the left hand side equal to a number. So we're going to use our rules of condensing that we learned last week. So we have to change this addition sign and then get rid of this log right here. So if you remember, addition turns into multiplication. So I've got log base 6 of 4x, because now I'm multiplying those two together, equals 3. And now this looks almost the same as what we did on log day 14, where I can just rewrite this. So I've got 6 cubed equals 4x. And now I'm just doing 6 cubed in my calculator. So 6 times 6 times 6, and I get 216 equals 4x. And then to solve it, to get x by itself, I'm just dividing by 4. And I get x equals 54. There's my answer right there. Okay, so first we are condensing, we're combining these two logs, then we're just using whatever method we need to from the last 2 days in order to solve it. So for this one, once we combined it, we could change it into a exponential and then just solve from there. Okay, so now for question number 2, this one's going to be pretty similar. So I've got log base 2 of 15 minus log base 2 of 3 equals x. Okay, so again, first thing I want to do is I want to combine. And remember, subtraction turns into division. So I've got log base 2 of 15 divided by 3 equals x. And remember, we want to solve for x, right? So this is already equal to x, so I don't have to rewrite this, because if I rewrote it, it would be 2 to the x equals 15 over 3, and that's not something that I can easily solve. So what I want to do here is I want to simplify this as much as I possibly can. So I've still got log base 2, but 15 divided by 3 is just 5, and that's equal to x. So now I have log base 2 of 5 equals x, and to solve for this, I can just do a change of base here. I don't have to rewrite anything. I'm just doing log of 5 divided by log of 2. I'm just doing change of base formula there. And you can just plug that straight into your calculator. So log of 5 divided by log of 2, make sure you're closing your parentheses. And we're going to round to 3 decimal places. So I get x equals 2.322. And that's my final answer. Okay, so once you've combined it, just try to figure out how you can solve it. Right here, it's already equal to x, so I don't want to rewrite that. Okay, I just want to simplify this log as much as possible and get my final answer there. Okay, so we're going to move on to question number 3. And for question number 3, we have log of 10 plus log of x equals log of 9x minus 5. There we go. Okay, so again, combine. You only want one log per side. Okay, so addition into multiplication. So I've got log of 10x equals log of 9x minus 5. Okay, and now we can see, okay, there's 2 logs on each side. They have the same base, so I can just drop them and I set the parentheses equal to each other. So I've got 10x equals 9x minus 5, and now I'm just solving. So I need to subtract 9x from both sides, and I get x equals -5, and there's my answer. Okay, so again, once you've combined, you just need to figure out, okay, what method am I using that I know how to solve for this? So here I have a log is equal to another log. So I just take the parentheses and set them equal to each other. Over on the other side, I had to rewrite it as an exponential, or I had to do change of base. So once you combine it, you kind of just have to think about what is the method that I can use that is going to help me solve this question. Okay, so once you combine it, then just think a little bit, what can I do to solve this? How can I get x by itself? Okay, so we're going to do one last question here. I've got natural log of 3x minus 2 equals the natural log of x plus the natural log of 4. Okay, so again, first thing, combine. It's on the right side now, but that doesn't matter because we only want one log per side. So addition turns into multiplication. So left-hand side, still the same. I don't change anything there. But now it's equal to the natural log of 4x because I'm multiplying the 4 and the x together. And now, okay, there's a natural log on both sides. The base of these are both e, so they're the same, and I can get rid of them. I set the parentheses equal to each other. 3x minus 2 equals 4x, and now I'm just solving. I'm subtracting 3x from both sides, and I get negative 2 equals x, and there's my answer. Okay, and if you want to rewrite it the other way, x equals negative 2, that's totally fine too. Okay, so again, first thing, you need to combine. There is only allowed to be one log per side of your equation. So once you combine it, then there's basically 3 separate methods that you could use that we learned the past 2 days. So you might have to rewrite it as an exponential. You might have to use the change of base formula. You might have to set the parentheses equal to each other, but you just need to figure out which one is going to help me solve my equation. Okay, so make sure you check out your homework for this day and you are all done for the week.